Welcome back. I'm here with Football League editor Pascal Lemaire to talk about Saturday's championship match between Sheffield Wednesday and Preston. We'll start with the visitors, Pascal, down into the relegation zone now and no wins in 7 league games.
Yeah, they have really struggled, Preston, you have to say. And when you look at the relegation zone, it's the three newly promoted sides there, Bristol City, MK Dons and Preston. So things really not looking good for them. And you have to say Preston, maybe the biggest strugglers of them all, the way they've been going, especially for goals. You know, they're the lowest scorer in the league, just six goals in 9 league games. And I think maybe the most recent game against Wolves, it was a 1-1 draw there, and possibly Joe Garner getting sent off in that game. It was a really rash challenge from him, really high foot. So he's now going to be out for 3 games. So I think maybe that might be a blessing in disguise for them, because he was so good in League One last season, and he just hasn't been able to score this season once. So I think maybe him having to miss 3 games, he's going to have about a month off because there's the international break as well. So it might just be right for him, and it offers a chance for the likes of Owen Doyle, Stevie May, to really try and score some goals in the league, because that's what Preston need. And they actually had 2 men sent off in that game against Wolves, and to be fair, they actually almost held out for the win there, which would have been so much needed, but they couldn't do it. And Kevin McDonald came up with a brilliant goal to get a point there for Wolves. So Preston, it's hard to say exactly, because I thought they were going to do quite well this season. Last season they really impressed me, but Beckford's been out injured all season. He hasn't played. Garner isn't the same player that he was. So those 2 star men from last season just haven't been firing at all, and that's really cost them, because like I said, only 6 goals in 9 games, so really struggling, and like I said, down to the bottom 3.
As for Sheffield Wednesday, it's been a bit of a topsy-turvy season, hasn't it, for them so far, but they're on an upward curve at the moment with 3 consecutive wins.
Yeah, they certainly are, including the 1-0 win at Newcastle in the League Cup, and that rewarded them with a home draw against Arsenal in the next round. But as for the league, their most recent game against Brentford at the weekend, took the lead through Nuhiu, that penalty, and you thought, Brentford, they're a real struggler this season. You thought Wednesday might just push on from that and get the win, but Brentford hit back through Alan Judge. Both teams had a man sent off in that game, and the way the game was going, it really looked like Brentford would go on and get the win. They were the team really knocking on the door, but Wednesday just hoofed the ball clear. Lucas Shaw won it off the defender, goes through on goal, sticks it away, and 93rd minute winner. Fantastic way, fantastic for the away fans when you get a goal like that in the 93rd minute. But yeah, Sheffield Wednesday up to 12th now. They're looking solid, and I think they'll certainly start this game as favourites.
Yeah, the form book certainly says a Wednesday win, doesn't it? Which way do you see it going?
Yeah, I have to agree with the form book then, because Preston, like I said, unless maybe the likes of Doyle and May can suddenly find their fit. I mean, if Stevie May plays in this one, it'd be against his former club. He'd certainly have a point to prove, but I think Wednesday should prove too strong. 2-1.
Sportsman are going for a 2-1 win for Sheffield Wednesday.